Thanks very much. Alongside Toronto Blue Jays reporter Keegan Matheson of MLB.com. And Keegan, the Toronto Blue Jays leave the love-in that they enjoyed at Skydome for the hostile environment of Dodger Stadium. I think back to the championship series in Seattle, and that crowd was loud. They were into it, but they didn't cheer against the Blue Jays. It was actually quite silent when the Jays were up to bat. That's probably not going to be the case tonight. There is beef between the Dodgers fans and some of the Blue Jays players, specifically Scherzer and Springer. What sort of atmosphere are you anticipating tonight?
Yeah, different types of West Coasters here in LA, I think, and you're going to hear it very much targeted. George Springer for 2017, going back to the sign-stealing scandal, he always hears it here because they beat the Dodgers. Then Max Scherzer, going back to how he left LA after his postseason start that he did not make. They're going to be on top of them. You're going to hear some stuff here you typically only hear at Yankee Stadium, and they really rev up for it here in LA, much, much different than where they've been.
Well, you think of game one of this series as well. The Blue Jays were able to execute their game plan. They got the win. They got to the bullpen, and they feasted on them. In game two, LA was able to execute their game plan. The Blue Jays didn't even see a reliever when Yamamoto pitched that complete game. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound tonight for LA. What is the book on Glasnow, and what do the Jays need to do to get to the bullpen?
Yeah, they need to get him out of there as soon as possible, and Glasnow really is a reliever. He pitches like a reliever. Lots of fastballs, lots of sliders. He's going to attack you hard, like a relief pitcher would, but he does it for 5 or 6 innings. He is the type of pitcher, though, Jen, I compare him to Blake Snell in game one, who you can chase, who you can make walk 3 hitters or have a 10-pitch at-bat. Maybe that's Bo Bichette's job. They need to get past him, though. The Dodgers' one weakness is the bullpen. If they get to the bullpen, they can win the World Series. If they face the starters, good luck.
Well, that'll bring us to Toronto's bullpen because Max Scherzer is on the mound this evening, 41 years old, making his second postseason start of these playoffs. Should Scherzer falter early, what do you think the plan is for the Blue Jays bullpen?
If they need innings, this could be Chris Bassitt time again. I've been surprised, Jen, by how much we've seen Bassitt in the postseason, but he's earned it. He's looked fantastic at points. I think the Ohtani coming back around to the top of the lineup, that's the first jump-off point for John Schneider. Do you want Brendan Little? Do you want Mason Fluharty again, which I really liked when he went to Fluharty? That's going to be the first big decision, maybe the second, third time they come back around. But if the Blue Jays need a lot of innings, Chris Bassitt has been one of the best surprises in that group.
Well, no matter how long Scherzer lasts this evening, he will make history. Max Scherzer becoming the first player to pitch in the World Series for 4 different teams. He did it with Texas, he did it with Detroit, he did it with Washington, and tonight he will pitch for the Toronto Blue Jays.